Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Are we hangin'? We bang, are we bangin'? Ooh, we are having some homemade lamb chops with some lemony garlic pasta. Yummy delicious. We have some buttered toast, a beautiful salad, yummers, and we're drinking fruit punch limeade flavored water. Who is ready for this? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all already see it, y'all. I cannot wait to eat. Y'all, we are drinking fruit punch limeade flavored water today. Yes, y'all. Oh God, it's so good. That's delicious. I put lime juice in there today. Yeah, I'm still not 100%, so please bear with me. Let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this motherfucking mukbang? All right, y'all, so I made some homemade lamb chops with some lemony, garlicky freaking pasta. Oh, God, and it's so creamy. Look at that. Mmm. I put lemon zest in here, lemon juice. It's so good. This is delicious. This pasta is heavenly. Lamb chop is so tender, flavorful, and delicious. Just the one, y'all. This is the one. Oh my God, come on. This is too. If you love a lemony pasta, this is perfection. Mmm. 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 Rate my plate from 1 to 10 for the mother flipping weird. Like, that just came out of nowhere. I was supposed to be answering y'all that. Mmm. I've been in a trance. Mmm. Mmm. Absolutely. Did y'all hear about what happened to Charlie Kirk? Y'all? And they still haven't found whoever did it. They had took somebody into custody, y'all. But it wasn't the suspect. So why did they take them into custody then? Anyway. Yeah. Just in case you don't know what Kirk. Uh-oh, we're not doing that. That's not what we doing. Why is it still playing, girl? Wait. What's going on? Hold on. Just in case you don't know who we're talking about. Oh, excuse me. Just in case. Mmm. Charlie Kirk. Is that his name, y'all? Yeah, that's his name. The Charles Kirk Show. I didn't know that was that clip. Y'all hadn't seen this or heard it. Anyway, I was about to show y'all a video, a compilation that somebody did of him. And it was weird, y'all. When I heard about it, I had these mixed freaking feelings because I have empathy, okay? I don't care what people say about Scorpios. I have empathy and I feel for other people. I did not like him at all. But I never wish death on anybody. On anybody, y'all. Even you know who. I don't. And I think it's weird when people do. I really do. If they're serious about it. Like, I think that's weird. You know, his legacy is going to be his legacy that he left for his kids. And it's horrible because it's like nobody has anything good to say about him. I haven't seen anything good said about him except from the president. Oh, this is so good. But Charlie Kirk is the one who has said that if he gets on a plane and there's a black pilot, he's going to wonder if they were DEI or something like, or wonder if they're qualified if he sees somebody black as the pilot, y'all. He said all kind of racist stuff. But then again, there's people who love him. I know he was married. Y'all, his kids were there at the rally when it happened. And his wife. That's horrible. That is horrible. Y'all, this is serious. Like, things is getting freaking serious around here. And you know, the dude, what is his name? Is his name Drew? On TikTok. Anyway, he always, like, rebuttals what Charlie Kirk says, and, you know, he speaks against him or whatever. Anyway, he was on live, y'all, crying to about 250,000 people. He cried. And I'm like, he must be really, really sensitive. Because I wouldn't shed a tear for him. But I was sad that he got unalived in that way. Like, in front of his family. That's horrible. You know, even for the worst person. Like, I just don't wish down on nobody. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna shed a tear. We're gonna keep it real. But definitely not gonna lose any sleep. Because he surely didn't like my kind. He didn't. I don't care what y'all say. He didn't. He was for the deportation. This is so good. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why I put this together today. I was craving some type of a lemony like pasta. Let me tell y'all something. I literally almost forgot to put the lemon in the pasta, y'all. I was making it and literally forgot that part. And thank God I remembered, and I went ahead and put it in there at the very end, y'all. That's why I'm so surprised it came together so nicely. Yeah, what he believed in. So y'all, anyway, it happened at one of those rallies that he be doing on these college campuses, y'all. It was on, I believe it was on a college campus, Utah College, Utah. And people were like, Utah? Like, if he was safe anywhere, it would have been Utah. Nope. I wonder, like, did he not have security? And, like, I mean, I guess he's not the president, so he's not going to have, like, tight security like that. But, honey, when you are on the bandwagon of Mr. Trump, girl, you better get you some. Yeah, and then all I could think about was Kamala going on her book tour. And Donald done took her security away. Of course, she's going to have to hire some security, but are they going to protect her like they need to? Who knows? Yeah, that was the first thing I thought. I'm like, oh my gosh, she about to go on tour. Lord, please let her be safe. Girl, I don't know what I'd do if Say Lady died. I don't know what I'd do. At this point, she is like a family member. Okay? And she is like an aunt. She is somebody. Okay? Yeah, I'm full. It's so good though. Let's see what they got to say about it.
Trying to identify any leads. We do have good video. We were able to track the movements of the shooter. Starting at 11:52 a.m., the subject arrived on campus, shortly away from campus. We have tracked his movements onto the campus, through the stairwells, up to the roof, across the roof to a shooting location. After the shooting, we were able to track his movements as he moved to the other side of the building, jumped off of the building, and fled off of the campus and into a neighborhood. Our investigators have worked through those neighborhoods, contacting anybody they can with doorbell cameras,
witnesses,
and have thoroughly worked through those communities, trying to identify any leads. We do have good video footage of this individual. We are not going to release that at this time. We're working through some technologies and some ways to identify this individual. If we are unsuccessful, we will reach out to you as the media and we will push that publicly to help us identify them. But we're confident in our abilities right now And we would
Is
like to
anybody
move
gonna
forward,
help?
in a manner that keeps everyone safe and moves this process appropriately. We were able to track the movements of the shooter. Starting at 11:52 a.m., the subject arrived on campus, shortly away from campus. We have tracked his movements onto the campus, through the stairwells, up to...
Man. I don't know what's gonna be done. Oh, and I heard that there was another school shooting. Did y'all hear about that? Okay, so what is this? Another... What is it, at an elementary school? Hold on.
While the media, social media, and even the White House was concerned about what happened to Charlie Kirk, there was yet another school shooting in a high school. Pause to read. 2 of the teens that were shot and wounded are in critical condition, and the 1 teen that passed away is believed to be the shooter himself. Pause to read. Now, when it comes to schools K through 12, that was the 9th shooting this year. But if you count up the shootings that happened on all school grounds, regardless of the grades, we've hit 140 already. There's another source saying that we hit 146 school shooting incidents this year. Protecting those Second Amendment rights to bear arms is not worth it. The laws around owning a firearm are way too loose. Other countries have practically eliminated gun violence. But here in America, we have 146 school shooting incidents this year alone.
What do y'all think? I think there definitely needs to be stricter rules on gun ownership. Honestly, like, they should have been did that. I don't understand what it's taking so long and why there can't be just rules on it. Don't get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get rid of them. But put some rules on that mug. It's like people just willy-nilly out here just having AK-47s and all kind of other stuff, y'all. That nobody should be handling.
And 9 of those incidents happen on either elementary, middle school, or high school grounds. So why is it protecting a child's right to go to school? Is that worrying about a school shooter more important to you? When are we going to get it? What is it going to take? Right? No one's talking about banning them altogether, but it really seems like to me children and adults alike are empowered to just walk up to one of them.
All right, guys, we have some breaking news coming out of Colorado where an active shooting event is unfolding at a high school. At least 2 students have been shot at Evergreen High School, which is about 28 miles southwest of Denver.
Colorado.
According to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, a gunman opened fire just after noon local time. By 12:40 this afternoon,
Didn't they have a shooting in in Colorado like some years back? Isn't that the Sandy Hook? Isn't that Colorado? Isn't that Colorado? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they just, y'all, these shootings are popping up everywhere. I can't even freaking keep up. Like, did y'all notice that nobody has said anything about 9/11? Today is 9/11, y'all. Rest in peace to all the people who passed away. Nothing on the news. Like, nobody is saying anything. Everybody is talking about Charlie. Everybody. Have y'all noticed that? Because I was like, dang. Because normally, as soon as you open and peel open your eyes, you are seeing some type of a memorial, something for 9/11. And you see it all day long. All day long. Nothing. Y'all haven't seen one thing. Not one thing.
Jefferson County Emergency Communications put out an alert that there was an
So, girl, it's something wrong with my phone. Seriously. Something is wrong with my phone. Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, I'll like try to mute something and it will not freaking mute. What is going on with that? It just stays on there. Girl, shut up. And y'all, guess what happened in Houston today? Did y'all hear about this craziness? Y'all, I am never coming outside again, ever.
In the Fair Park
I'm
area.
sorry, not Houston, but Dallas. Same freaking thing, okay? A person attacked somebody at a Dallas motel is what they put on here. Police say. Listen to this. It's crazy.
We have some breaking news from a motel in the Fair Park area. Sources are telling me that a suspect walked into a motel lobby and cut a person's head off, then disposed of the person's head. There is a large scene out there. We're getting more details coming in from the scene.
How?
We do know that there are some chiefs out there and a large police presence. The suspect is in custody. DPD is going to release some more details, and we have at least 2 crews on the scene right now. But again, a very disturbing scene out of a motel in the Fair Park area where someone walked in and cut a person's head off. We'll have more details for you coming up.
Don't that sound off? That person had to have been unconscious or something, because how you just gonna... You can't clean. It can't be a clean. You have to work on it, I'm sure, right? How did that happen in the lobby of the hotel? That is horrible. I hope nobody had to witness that. I'm pretty sure they got it on camera. That is... Y'all, wild things are happening. Wild. I would suggest that nobody goes to these rallies. None of these things where like a bunch of people are gathering to where a random freaking bullet can hit you. I would say stay at home. That's what I was like. Because people are going crazy. Did y'all see? I believe was it in New York? It was somewhere on a bus, y'all, a subway. I'm pretty sure that was New York. This lady just came and sat down, y'all. She just sat down. There was a camera in there, everything. As soon as she sits down, I've noticed that he puts his hand on his head. Like, oh my God, she just had to sit here, and he was rubbing his, and then next thing you know, he pulls out something and freaking stabs this lady in the freaking neck. And everybody just sits there, and then people start leaving as she's bleeding and can't believe that this has happened to her. She's still alive and she's still alert and everything. And she realizes that there's, blood. Y'all, that lady ended up dying. What made him do that? And then I heard, Marshall told me that people that started a GoFundMe for him. Now, I don't know the freaking details, but I know what I saw. And why would somebody start a GoFundMe for him? Like, for what? What's going on here? What don't I know? Because that's weird. Who saw Marlon Wayans on Casanat show? Y'all, that is the rawest I think I have ever seen him. I think I've only seen Marlon like on, like family type shows and stuff where he can't like really curse. Girl, I did not know he had a mouth like that. Are you kidding me? People said that he was Kai Cenat's best guest. Him and Keke Palmer. Y'all, I got to watch both of them. I have to watch them. But the clips I did watch of Marlon, y'all, I was on the floor. Y'all, it is a must freaking watch. He was hilarity. He was raw. He was telling like it is, y'all. I'm like, wow. Yeah. That was the one. That was the one, Marlon Wayans. Shout out to Marlon Wayans, y'all. Y'all have to see that episode. Also, okay, I thought this video that this guy made about Charlie Kirk and how people should feel, you know, that disagree with his point of view. He just really spoke to me with this. Okay, listen.
It makes sense if you don't feel a deep well of empathy for someone who made a career out of refusing to show it for others. I want to normalize that because sometimes when a public figure dies, especially in a tragic way.
He says he didn't have empathy. That's what Charlie Kirk said when he was alive. He said he didn't have it and he doesn't give people empathy. So...
people rush to say, you have to be compassionate right now. Don't speak ill of the dead. But if that person spent their life dismissing other people's pain, mocking it, minimizing it, even actively contributing to it, it makes sense that your empathy tank might run dry. That doesn't mean you're celebrating. It doesn't mean you're cold-hearted. It just means your compassion has limits. And those limits are often shaped by how much compassion someone showed in their lifetime. There's actually something psychologically healthy about noticing that boundary. You're not obligated to manufacture sorrow for someone who never extended any to you, your community, or people you care about. You can hold both, I don't wish this on anyone, and I don't feel sad about it either. That's not cruelty, that's honesty. And it feels really weird and uncomfortable to hold both of those in your body at the same time. This isn't about telling you not to be compassionate. It's about giving you permission to notice whatever you honestly feel or don't feel and trust that it's valid. It makes sense if you don't feel a deep well of empathy for some...
Do y'all agree with that? I do. Totally and wholeheartedly. Totally. But these are some of the things that Charlie Kirk has said.
Well, apparently some people don't like the video I made about Charlie Kirk getting boomed on a college campus. Because I said he's been spewing so much hatred about black people. Talking about black on black crime, this, that, and the third. Saying how he wishes that, he hopes that if he gets on a plane and he sees a black pilot, he's like, dang, I hope it's not a black, you know what I mean? I hope they're qualified or whatever. All this. Always talking about black people. And he goes out to an old white man. He said that the Second Amendment is necessary, and even if there are going to be a couple of deaths along the way.
Charlie said that.
I'm not celebrating that he's dead. Or is he dead? I don't know. He's somewhere. Maybe. Not celebrating. I'm simply stating it's ironic. It's ironic. Same way I would say it would be ironic if the mustache man went out in the gas chamber. That's ironic. Would that not be ironic? But if you don't like all of what I said, let's just take a look at some of Charlie Kirk's most racist moments. Where all the people saying, he's not racist, he was just stating facts. 1350 is not a fact, that's propaganda. But whatever, let's go ahead and watch it.
No, I mean, like, you want to go thought crime? Like, I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily wholesome. It creates resentment. Now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lesbian? LeBron James is a self-interested, narcissistic, and we know he's not very smart. He does these press conferences where he thinks he's making sense spiritually and freedom of speech. But he's a product of his time. What would you expect from LeBron James?
Anyway. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. That's a shame that his children are gonna have to grow up with that reputation of their father. And I wonder if his wife shares the same views as him. I wonder. I know it's his wife, you know, but wives don't always agree with their husbands. Okay, so I don't know. She might agree with them. I don't know. I hope not, though. I hope she don't raise her girls like that, because they're still young enough. Anyway, let's see if we have any comments. Y'all, I swear my head is still spinning. I swear. Let's see. All right, y'all. So let's get to it. Michael Stewart says the food looks amazing. Love your hair, Yummy. Keep up the fantastic work, Yummy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Reese Cup. That's so cute. Gives me 3 hearts and a 10 for the win. Thank you, girl. Jordan Hayward said Yummy took a gummy. That's funny. Yummy took a gummy. That rhymes. Oh my gosh. That's funny. The real netizens fire emojis. Thank you, girl. Kathy Yarbrough. Hey, girl. She said, hey, Christy. Hey, girl. Kathy also says food looks yummers. Thank you, girl. Oh, excuse me. Y'all been doing good without the baking soda. I've been doing good. So thank God for that. Kathy Yarbrough says you look beautiful as always. Thank you so much, girl. Oh, y'all, I'm so full. Danique Darren Mom Taylor says, hey, Yummy Bites, the food looks delicious. Thank you, sis. Hey, girl. Rose Miles says, happy Thursday, Chrissy. Hope you're having a beautiful day and your food looks amazing. Enjoy. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Natasha J's World Overcomer says, it was Korean workers in Savannah, Yummy, not Atlanta. They were... Wait a minute, what? It was Korean workers in Savannah, Yummy, not Atlanta, and they were not Asian. Koreans are not Asian? Am I crazy? I thought Koreans were Asian. They weren't Asian. Okay. Oh, Savannah. Oh, girl. Hey, excuse me. It was in Georgia, right? Okay, that's probably why I got it mixed up. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on, because I know. Aren't Koreans Asian? That's what I thought. Are we misunderstanding each other? Because let me make sure I read that right. Because, girl, you're trying to correct me and you need to correct yourself. Okay? Then I'm gonna reread this. It was Korean workers in Savannah, Yummy. Okay? Korean workers in Savannah, Yummy. Not in Atlanta. Okay, so you got me with the Atlanta. Okay? But we still in Georgia though. So I got Georgia right. And they were not Asian. I swear. What do you swear, sis? Tell me what you swear. Tell me what you swear. Because I think that you kind of swearing like, dang, Yummy. You got 2 things wrong. When I only got 1 thing wrong and you got 1 thing wrong too. Girl, Koreans are Asian. Let me... What are Koreans, sis, if they not Asian? Please let me know, girl. Please. What are Koreans if they are not Asian? Trying to correct somebody, girl. Phil Wifey says, hey Yummy, the food looks so good. I've been watching some of your old videos and I would love to see how you would make it keto. Girl, I've been made a lot of my old videos keto. Check out my check out the food channel and tell me something specific that you're talking about, because it must be something that you want me to make keto that you haven't seen me make keto yet. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Donna says, hey Yummy. Hey girl, she said, I do believe you take half of a gummy for your first time. Girl, I didn't freaking know. Hold on. Alright, y'all. Okay. Dana says, hey Yummy. Hey girl, she said, I do believe you take half of a gummy if it's your first time. Well, thanks for telling me now. I had a friend take the whole gummy and she ended up in the ER. Stop it. This is serious. She said the same thing you said, never again will she take it. Glad you made it out. Girl, I'm still not out. Okay, that's the thing. Y'all, this is the what, 3rd day? Girl, it's out of control for real. Like, I just want to be back myself. For like, when I tell you I'm still not myself yet, like, I'm just not. It's crazy. Katie Lindsay says, that's getting assistance by false pretense. Exactly. The mother need to be the one going to jail. Thank you. How you gonna send the person who was falsely accused of being a father? Okay. How you gonna send that person to jail and then make him pay over $30-something thousand worth of... Girl, I would have to fight that tooth and nail. Tooth and nail. They need to change the laws. They need to change. Something needs to be changed. For real. Like, I'm trying to figure out, did she even have sex with that man? Or was she just pulling people out of her phone? Like, I just really wish, sometimes I wish people would think about the things that they do. Like, you didn't think that maybe that might mess up his entire life? And you knew that wasn't the dad? I just think it's disgusting, actually. It's disgusting. Terrelyn Penwright says, Yummy, you didn't like it up there in Mars? Hell no. Okay, I love it there. Really? Gummies I don't do, but the smoke to me is better. What? I'm glad you're okay, because I heard some horror stories and I can't. Girl. I probably would have had a horror story if I wouldn't have, like, been in the comfort of my home. You know what I mean? Girl, oh, never, ever, never again. It's just not for me. Straight up. Straight up. Michelle Blaylock says, wow, that looks delicious. Enjoy. Thanks for sharing another great food video. Always a 10 for the win. Thank you, sis. That's so sweet. So sweet. I appreciate you. Marcelina Rosario. Hey, sisters. Hey, Yummy. Happy Thursday. Hope you and the family are doing well. That stuffed hen with Chinese fried rice looks amazing. Now I'm craving Chinese food. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Love you, sis. Love you too, girl. Enjoy yours too. I appreciate you. And did you get some Chinese food, girl? Let's see. Division. I know that ain't right. I'm sorry. Soon as you said gummy, I bust out laughing. Only half, ma'am. Only half. How was I supposed to know that? How? It don't matter anymore, honey, because I'm not even gonna take the advice, because I am not doing it anymore ever again. I don't even see how people do that as for fun. Like, what? It wasn't fun. That's not fun to me. Like, girl, anyway. That was the end of the comments. Thank y'all so much. And yeah, just be patient with your girl until I get my mind back. Anyway, y'all, that was spectacular. Chef's Kiski. It was a chef's Kiski, okay? That's what it was. Kiski roll. Oh my gosh. That was 100 million out of 10. Straight up for the win. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on the family blog channel. Follow me on my cooking channel at Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos, hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now, yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.